I'm Rachel and welcome to How to Connect with Goddess Selene. Goddess Selene is the Greek goddess of the moon and the night, and it is thought that her name actually derives from the Greek word selas, meaning shining or illuminated or light. She is often depicted in a chariot which is pulled by white winged horses or bulls, and they're pulling the moon through the night sky. She's also depicted with the moon as her diadem, so symbolizing intuitive wisdom and lunar wisdom. So both representing that very strong moon connection as a moon goddess. However, she is different to many other moon goddesses. Many of them represent an aspect or an archetype of the moon. So for example, we have the crescent moon, which is the maiden aspect, and we have goddesses like Diana and Artemis that represent only that aspect. Yet Selene actually represents the whole of the moon cycle, so every aspect, every archetype. And in some Greek traditions, in ancient Greece, she was actually believed to be the moon itself. So she gives a different perspective to many of our archetypal moon goddesses. So here are my top 3 tips for connecting with Goddess Selene. My first tip is to connect in with her particular flower, and that is the white rose. And I invite you to go out and connect with the white rose at night time, and you'll notice how it is illuminated by the moonlight. So if you were to create a ceremony, a ritual or a meditation, have white roses or white rose petals with you. A really beautiful thing to do is to create a circle on the ground with white rose petals. This forms a circle of protection that symbolizes all of the moon aspects, the whole cycle of the moon, and you can meditate in the center of that circle. You can also use white rose flower essence. So this is a vibrational remedy that I work with as well and I sell. But the white rose essence is actually symbolizing devotion and grace, as well as that lunar intuitive and wisdom, and will help support you in that regal and that queenly aspect of the full moon when you go out in for a full moon ceremony. My second tip is to connect in with her 2 particular gemstones or crystals that she really resonates with and that she loves to work with as well. So the first one is opal, and this is about our creative expression, our expression from the feminine side. So she reminds you through the opal and the opal properties to remember your self-worth and your value, and then to illuminate from that place and, be creative and realize your full potential. The other stone to use is moonstone, and this is really a stone of new beginnings, so lovely to work with at the new moon as well. And again, this is getting us in touch with our deep intuitive feminine wisdom, and it's great for men and women to use, to connect with their deep feminine nature and their feminine side or self. And either of those, can be used as the stone in your ceremony or in your space, or you can have it on your body. So, opal on your head or on your fingers, and the moonstone by your sacral or by your throat. And my third tip is devotion. So the story of Selene is every single night she comes to Earth and she's coming to visit her lover. She fell in love with a human man, but there was a jealous god involved, and he put this man to sleep. And although he sleeps for eternity, she still comes to visit every single night. And she is in this tale about selfless devotion, about passion and dedication. And so she can help us to show up for those things that makes our hearts, pulse and run. So those things within us, our deepest desires. She helps us to show up in dedication and to keep showing up with devotion. And she also helps us with the shadow aspect of this as well. So bringing illumination to those areas and those times when we are being obsessed, when we are over trying, when we are overdoing and, perhaps over trying to overachieve as well. So she helps to bring us, if we ask, into balance and to see the full aspect, so like the full cycle, to see both the shadow and the light and how they can work together, and to bring balance there to give us a full perspective. Goddess Selene is one of 7 lunar moon guides that we call in and work with in my Lunar Moon Mysteries 8-week online course, which is a deep devotional and working with all lunar aspects, goddesses, astrology, myth and legend, moon dancing, menstrual cycles and charting. And you're invited to come and join us. This year we start in March. I'll put the details down below here. And also in my Facebook group, which is free for everybody, then there are moon activations, moon challenges and moon meditations, which you'll also find here on the YouTube channel. And in the Facebook group, very, very soon, I have a Moon Mysteries Masterclass that is coming up. Even if you're watching this in the far future, then all of those remain in the Facebook group for you to access and to enjoy and work with at any time. So you'd be more than welcome to really dive deep and continue to work with the moon goddesses and Selene with me through all of those different ways. So sending you lots of moon blessings. I hope this is supportive for you. Thank you for watching, and hopefully seeing you soon for some moon magic.